Good morning. It is Thursday, November 19th, 2020. We're going to do a 30-minute workout. So grab your 2s, 5s, or 3-pound weights. I'm going to use 5-pound weights and a mini band. If you only have the long band, just tie it. I have this black one. These are pretty tight. You can also try using the thinner ones, whatever works. It's nice to have a couple different sizes, just like we have a couple different weights. Add it to your repertoire, and then it's always good to change things up. When you get too tired, instead of stopping, you can just switch the weight. If it's too easy, then you can just use a heavier weight or a heavier band. It's nice to have some options when you're working out. So does anyone have any thing they want to work on specifically today? You know, we always do arms, abs, and glutes, and whatever ends up getting in there with it. But those are the components that we focus on for these classes. So anyone want to talk about anything before we get started? You want to tell me anything? You want to work on anything specific? Or how did you feel after the last class? Or we can just wait until after class and then we can talk about it. Or you can just email me. That's always an option too. But I'm here for you. My favorite mug of the day is Chewbacca. All right, I can't stand the silence, so I'm just gonna get started. I'm using some music from Spotify that is not copyrighted, so I think it should be okay if it's on YouTube. All right, let's do it. I won't put it too loud because I want you guys to still hear me. Okay, are we ready? So grab your weights, have them close to you. We don't need them right now. Just get on your mat. We're starting standing with the feet wide, the arms out to a T, and we're bending the knees and up. Inhale and exhale up. Inhale, exhale up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold the arms up and bend the elbows as you bend, straighten the knees. Inhale, exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, and pulse. Pulse. You can have the arms up. If it's too much on your shoulders, have your hands close to you at your heart. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now stay here with your knees bent. We're just turning to face the left foot. So now you end up in a lunge. Adjust the back foot as you need and drop the right knee just in line with the right hip. So if you need to, you may need to step your feet a little bit closer together. Pulse from here. Use that left glute and right toes. Make sure your pelvis is square to the front. 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay low. Ground your left foot. Step your right foot forward to meet the left and take your left foot back. Lengthen your spine. Drop that left knee to just an inch above and pulse. Pulse. The movement is happening from your right heel, your right hamstring, your right glute, and your left toes. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm only laughing because it really burns already. Okay, now let's grab our weights. Let's get into the arms. Bicep curl. Your hands start facing your thighs. Then we exhale, the palms face your armpits. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale to come up. Now take the knees. Left, inhale, right, inhale. Keep moving. So we're using the exhalation on the hard part, so on your exertion, and that's going to help to get stronger into your abdominal wall, and you're activating your core. 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Feet stay down. Now ground your feet. Look at them. Make sure they're in line with your hips. Hands face inward this time. Exhale out to a T. Inhale down. Exhale. Inhale. Make sure that your wrists are long. Don't let your arms flop. Watch me here. Don't flop your wrists. Inhale, exhale up. Strong and long forearms. Inhale, exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold it up, take your feet wide, turn your toes out. Inhale to bend the knees, to drop the arms. Exhale, arms out to a T, legs straighten. Exhale, inhale. When you're exhaling, squeeze the glutes, straighten the kneecaps, and lift the kneecaps. So you're really powering through your thighs. Elbows a little. 4, 3, 2, last one. The hands come down, walk your feet in, and squeeze your ankles and knees together. Now we're bending the knees. I'm gonna turn this way so you can see me. Make sure you're not rounding your back or arching your back. Find a straight spine, core stays engaged. Hands right in front of your knees, palms facing in. Exhale out wide. Inhale, exhale. So the back is strong, the glutes are strong, the feet are grounded equally. So check in with the heels and the toes and use the whole foot. Exhale, inhale. We're trying to get into the rear delt. So try to get a little bit forward so we can use gravity to help get more intensity into the rear delt. 3 more. 2, 1. Coming up. Bicep curl, right knee up. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. I'm going to keep reminding you for your breath because that's going to help you contain your energy and not waste it by breathing too heavy and getting too tired too quickly. Keep it moving. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Hands down in front. Step your feet wide again. Arms out to a T as the knees bend. Exhale, inhale. Keep moving. Try to get your elbows a little bit higher than your shoulders. It's a gentle bend in the elbows. And you're really strong in your wrists. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. I can feel that. So now turn to face that left foot. We're getting into a long lunge this time. Bending the left knee, that right leg stays straight. Pull your elbows up towards the ceiling and then straighten your arms. So now the arms are parallel to the floor. Inhale to bend, exhale to straighten. Inhale, exhale. So the more you lean forward, the more gravity is going to have a resistance for your triceps. So use that. Make sure that both legs are active and you're still using your right thigh and your right glute. 3 more. 2, 1. Hands to your heart, lengthen through your spine. We're still holding the weights. Just take your right foot next to your left and pulse in your chair. Remember your core is strong. You're lengthening through your low back. You're opening up the chest, so don't let your shoulders roll forward. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, hold it down. Take your left foot long back, leaning forward. We've got those triceps extensions. Let's go. Straighten and inhale to bend. Exhale, inhale. Keep moving. Think about your elbows and lift them towards the ceiling. Think about your left hip. Pull it to the front of your mat. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hold. Hands to the heart, holding your dumbbells. Left foot steps forward to meet the right, and pulse in your chair. Squeeze the glutes. Spread the toes. Use the whole foot here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming up. Bicep curl, march. Right knee and left knee. When you're doing your bicep curl, turn the palms to face behind you so you get a deeper twist when you get into that bicep. And that's going to help to create more of a peak in your arm. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one, and hold. Left hand's just going to hold the dumbbell right on your hip. Ground into your left foot. Right toes step out to the right, and your right leg is long and straight. Lift through the kneecap. I'm gonna hold the dumbbell lower on my thigh. That's gonna give more resistance. You can keep it up if you want. Straight right leg lifts. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. I'm using very little weight or very little strength of my right hand on the weight. When you lift the leg, check the abdominal wall and try not to arch your back. Check in with that left foot. If you're having a hard time with your balance, hold onto a wall. The movement here is happening at the right hip, but you're really strengthening that left glute. So use that for your stability, for your power, but try not to hyperextend that left leg. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to hold this one and pulse, pulse, pulse. Now as we're here, soften that left knee just a little bit and spread the toes of your left foot. Squeeze both glutes equally. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Bicep curl march. Right foot, left foot. As you're doing this, head stays in line with your tailbone. We don't want to rock too much. So when you're rocking side to side, that just means that you're not using your stabilizing muscles. So work at your core, work at your glute, even your shoulders and even your neck. Try not to let your head flop around. Last 3, 2, and 1. Now we're holding here. If you know that you need the wall for your balance, then go onto the wall, or right hand to the hip, left toes point to the left. Again, we're using the hand lightly on the dumbbell. Lift the leg, lower it down. Exhale, inhale. Every movement is an abdominal strengthener. So when you're lifting the leg, squeeze your core. Spread your right toes. Gentle bend of your right knee. Find your right glute, get it stronger, and then make your left glute just as strong. You got it. Open your shoulders. We've only got 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Feet stay down and grounded. Get them right underneath your hips. Notice, if you can, spread your toes as much as possible, and then imagine that you're widening your feet. So already your thighs are engaged. Take your hands up so that your shoulders are as high as, your elbows are as high as your shoulders. Exhale to extend the arms. Inhale to bend. Now notice my elbows stop right at my shoulders, and the hand lands right over the elbow. So we're not here, okay? Exhale. Inhale to bend. Exhale, inhale to bend. Keep going. Remember the core. Squeeze the abdominals when you straighten the arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold and pulse right here. Squeeze your shoulder blades back and down. Get your back involved. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand to the hip or against the wall. Spread the toes of your left foot. Right hand holds the dumbbell on the right thigh. Second set. Left leg up. Left foot spread. Right toes up. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. You got it. The pelvis is square to the floor. Shoulder blades are down your back. If you want more intensity, add the right arm up when you lift the leg. If you prefer, the hand stays down. Now check in with that left foot. Don't grip the mat with your toes, but let your toes be malleable so that they can adapt as the upper body moves. That left glute is strong, but the foot is soft. Last 3, 2, and 1. Hold here, both feet are down. Ground into your feet. We got those shoulder press up. Inhale, exhale. So give the legs a break. but you still want to feel some power in your legs and power in your feet and thighs. So spread the toes and imagine you're widening your feet away from one another. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last 1, and pulse right here. It's 1 inch. Shoulder blades pull down as you pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you know you need the wall for your right side, go ahead, or right hand holds the dumbbell on your hip. Spread the toes of your right foot, left toes out to the left, and lift and lower. Exhale, inhale. Try not to round your back. If you need to look down for balance, you can bring your eyes or your gaze down, but try not to tuck your chin, because remember, what we're working is what we're strengthening. So we don't want to strengthen a rounded posture. If you want more intensity, take that left arm up as we lift the left leg. Be mindful of your movement, don't flop around. Lead from your elbow. Check in if you start wobbling, ground that right foot better by spreading your toes and getting a wider foundation. 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Woo! Feet squeeze together. Bend your knees. I'll turn this way. We're coming into that squat or that chair pose. Arms are right in front. We've done this before. Bring your arms up to a T. Exhale, inhale. We want to get into the back and the backs of the shoulders. So the more you lean forward, you'll feel it a bit more because the gravity is pulling you down and you're trying to resist it. Make sure that your hips are lower than your shoulders. So you're not ending up here. Remember, upper back is long and strong. The glutes are working here and long in your abdominal wall. So don't arch your back. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Grab your mini band. Place it on your left foot, and the legs are going to be long in front. So the left hand holds the band, underhand grip, and straighten your spine. Exhale, pull it back. My forearm is parallel with the floor the whole time. Exhale, inhale to straighten. We don't want to let the back roll too far forward. You want to get the stretch in the lat, but not so much that you're rounding your back. Inhale, exhale. And really get an extra squeeze at the end so that you're really sure that you're getting that contraction in the lat. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release and switch. Right hand underhand grip. Pull the elbow to the hip. Inhale and exhale. The upper back is strong. Imagining that your back is against the wall behind you. Exhale, inhale. So you're really long through your spine, long through your neck. 5, 4. Get that extra squeeze at the end. Last 2. Last 1. Just take a break. If you need to, circle out the wrists. We're going to do the second side, or the second set. If you want, take your dumbbell with this one. The band goes around the left foot. The left hand holds the dumbbell, and then hold the band with the dumbbell. If you don't want the dumbbell, you don't need it. Exhale, pull. Inhale, straighten. When you pull it down, when you pull it back, make sure you pull it down as well. So we don't want to hunch the shoulder. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right onto the other side. With or without the dumbbell. And let's go. Exhale, inhale, straighten. Every time you exhale, remember the abdominal wall gets stronger. We're working through the rear delt as well as the upper back and the shoulder blade. Get everything involved. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the dumbbell down, take the band off. Hands go right behind you. Lean it back so we can plant the feet right in front. Lift your hips up. Lower the hips and exhale, lift. We're trying to get into the low back, the glutes, the hamstrings, as well as the forearms are getting a stretch, and you're getting some rotation into the shoulder joints as well. So do it so that it feels good. I don't want you making it uncomfortable on your shoulders. So find something that works. We got 4 more. 3, 2, last 1. Now the hips come down. Take your left elbow down beside you. Your right hand out to the right. Lengthen your legs to the outside left of your mat. Bring your knees to your left shoulder. Inhale, straighten the legs to hover. Exhale, knees to shoulder. Inhale, exhale. Try to squeeze your inner thighs together. That's going to help to activate the lower belly. Upper back is long, so notice if you're collapsing here, push out of the shoulder. You're using the left elbow and the right fingertips equally. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. We just roll to the right elbow, straighten the left hand, press the fingertips down, lengthen the legs to hover, and exhale, knees to the right shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Equally pressing out of your left fingertips and your right elbow. Squeezing the inner thighs together, activating through the whole inner thigh and lower belly. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lengthen the legs, plant your feet down, hands behind you, lift your hips up, and lower down. Exhale, inhale. When you get to the top of your movement, check in with your feet. You're using the whole foot, not just the heel. Even though most of the effort is coming from the heel, I want you to use the foot for better balance of the ankle and the knee joint. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Now this one's a fun one. Take the dumbbell in between the knees. We're doing that, what we just did for abs, but this time we're holding the dumbbell in between the knees, kind of like on the inner thigh. So come down to the left glute, the left elbow, right arm out to the right, legs long, hovering over the left side of your mat, and exhale, knees to chest or left shoulder. Inhale and exhale. So by pressing the knees into the dumbbell, this is going to make sure that we're activating the inner thighs, and it also gives a little bit more resistance to the inner thigh, especially that left one. Keep going and don't collapse into your left shoulder. Push yourself out of the left elbow. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll to the right hip, right elbow, straighten the left fingertips, and keep it going. Knees to right shoulder this time. The stronger you can get your exhale, the deeper you can get that contraction into your lower belly. Make sure your upper back is still active here. We're not dipping into the upper back. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the dumbbell down, 1 dumbbell in each hand, and come to the back. Plant your feet, knees point to the ceiling, and hands, elbows in line with your shoulders. So ground your feet, get them close to your bum. Toes point forward, toes are spread. Lift your hips up, straighten your elbows. Inhale, lower the hips and bend the elbows wide. Exhale, come up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Now you want the feet in line with your hips. Not too close, not too wide, toes pointing forward, and we're using the exhalation to lift. And even here, whole bottom of the foot is pressing to the floor, even though most of the strength is coming from the heel. Work through the whole foot. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up. Now just take the dumbbells to the front of your hips. We're just pulsing the hips, 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch. Think about pointing your tailbone right in between your knees, lengthening your low back, and squeezing the hamstrings. So when you bring the hips a little higher, squeeze your heels towards you a little more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hips down. Take the dumbbells down. Take your band and put it around your thighs, just above the knees. The band is going to help to create a little more resistance. Take your feet to the edges of your mat. So they're wider and they're turned out. Make sure that the knees are in line with your toes. Take the dumbbells. Hands to the ceiling. Lift your hips up. The knees are wide. Inhale, lower the hips and bend the elbows so the hands come towards your ears. Exhale, straighten the arms and lift the hips. So it's a tricep extension. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Make sure that the knees are resisting the band. So if the knees are wobbling in and out, stop that from happening by using your glutes, using your feet as your support, and checking in with the upper back. Make sure it's flat, and you're really working controlled movement as you straighten the arms. The elbows don't change. They continuously stay up. Inhale down, exhale up. We've got 3 more. Keep resisting the band with your knees. Last 1. Take the hands, holding the dumbbells onto your pelvis and pulse, pulse, pulse. Woo, I can feel this one. Make sure that your knees stay as wide as your toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, that was intense. Now take the band off, taking 1 dumbbell with your left hand. Taking the left arm to the ceiling, the right arm out to the right. Now as we exhale, reach the left hand for your right outer knee. Inhale, come back. All the way back, and exhale, outer knee. Inhale back, exhale, squeeze. Almost done here. Keep going, give it all you got. If it's too much to have the arm go all the way overhead, I know that's a lot on the shoulder, you can keep the arm just to the ceiling, and that will give you a little less intensity of that rotation of the shoulder joint. So make sure it's something that's creating strength and power for you as you're moving. We've got 2 more. Last 1. Inhale down. Take the dumbbell, right hand. Left hand is out by your side. Inhale here. Exhale, reach right hand outside of left knee. Inhale, go back and down. And again, if you prefer, the arm stays to the ceiling when you come down. Make sure you get the whole exhalation out when you lift. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze all the way down to the pelvic floor using the deepest layer of your abdominal wall. Let's go 6 more. 5, make sure you're using that exhale to power you up. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Now hold the dumbbell one dumbbell, both hands. Now as we exhale, we're just pulling through center and pulsing as high as you can get the shoulder blades off your mat. Now think about pointing your tailbone up towards the ceiling so you can really flatten your back and squeeze your lower belly. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Good job. Bring your knees into your chest, hands to the knees, rocking side to side. And coming back to center, hands behind the knees, rolling front to back. And make your way up to a seat. Bring your fingertips down beside you. Bring your right ear to your right shoulder, chin to your chest, left ear to the left shoulder, and chin to the ceiling. And just making circles. So how did you guys feel? Let's go the other way. It's wonderful how quickly a half an hour can go by. So we got all of the important stuff. We got our abs, we got our shoulders, we got our glutes. And holding to neutral, bring the arms up. Side bend to the right, reach the left arm over, and come back up. And side bend to the left, reach the right arm over. And again, over to the right. As you're moving, push your left hip down and back up and over to the left and back up. One more. Interlace the fingers up above the head and press the palms to the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. Round your back as we exhale. Reach, reach, reach with the knuckles and point your tailbone forward. Coming back up, palms flip, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, round. We're getting in between the shoulder blades. Reach with the knuckles. Again, inhale, coming up, lift. And exhale, round. Come back up to neutral. Good job, guys. Here. Want to meet Sunny? He's having a nap. Not gonna happen. All right, guys. So let me know what you think. We're doing this again on Monday morning at 8 a.m. Love you guys. Have a great day. And yeah, stay strong. Love you guys.